Hello and welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to look into a new website called Trading Economics. It's a kind of cool website for traders and investors. And this article is called Week Ahead, March 22nd. That means Monday, tomorrow. It might be Monday where you live or when you're watching this video or another day. It doesn't matter. Let's get into it. The turmoil that has hit the banking sector will continue to take investors' attention. In the US, Fed Vice Chair for Supervision Michael S. Barr will testify before Senate and House. Also, consumer income and spending, the PCE price index, and the final reading of Q4 GDP growth will be released. Elsewhere, Euro area, Germany, France, and Spain will publish inflation rate figures. Finally, ifo Business, Climate, and GfK Consumer Confidence will take the spotlight in Germany. In the US, the banking crisis will dominate the headlines. Vice Chair for Supervision Michael S. Barr will testify before the US Senate Committee on Banking, Housing and Urban Affairs and the US House Financial Services Committee. Investors will also closely watch PCE and core PCE figures, the Federal Reserve preferred inflation guide, to assess how price pressures on the economy are evolving. Other data to follow include private spending and income, the Conference Board for Consumer Confidence, and the latest estimate for GDP growth in Q4. Due are also several housing indicators such as the S&P Case-Shiller House Price Index and the FHFA Housing Index, pending home sales, and regional PMIs, namely the Richmond Fed, Dallas Fed, and Chicago PMI. Elsewhere in America, it will be worthwhile to follow monthly GDP growth figures for Canada, interest rate decisions from Banxico, and industrial production and PPP figures for Brazil. In Europe, key inflation and unemployment reports will be released for the Eurozone, including those for Germany, France, Italy, and Spain. The annual inflation rate in the Euro area is expected to slow further in March, reaching a 13-month low of 7.3% compared to 8.5% in February. At the same time, the labor market will likely remain tight, with unemployment in the region holding close to the record levels of 6.6 hit in October 2022. Elsewhere, Germany business outlook is set to deteriorate due to concerns over the banking sector. Other data will cover Euro area monetary indicators and business survey. Germany's retail sales and GfK consumer confidence, Switzerland's KOF in leading indicators and retail trade, and Turkey's business morale. In the United Kingdom, the ONS, not online stands or something, but ONS, will be publishing the final fourth quarter of GDP numbers, while the Bank of England monetary indicators and the CBI gauge of distributed trades will also be eyed. In Asia, traders will focus on the Chinese March NBS PMI for updates on the impact of the country's economic reopening after February's factory activity expanded at the fastest pace in over 10 years. In Japan, the market awaits retail sales, industrial production, the unemployment rate, and housing starts for February. Meanwhile, India will divulge its fourth quarter current accounts balance following the historical high deficit for the previous period. Elsewhere, South Korea will post consumer and business confidence for March, and the Bank of Thailand will deliver its monetary policy decision. In Australia, economic releases will be headlined by retail sales data and a monthly inflation print for February. In New Zealand, the attention will fall in business confidence for March. So yeah, tomorrow a lot will happen, and there's a lot going on in the world, and things are moving in a fast pace. And yeah, so maybe you're waking up to this news and you already know what's going on tomorrow, or perhaps you just yeah, I don't know. You might be anywhere in the world, and where I am, I'm just going to record this video, and then I'm going to sleep, and then tomorrow I will find out what really happened. So that will be a blast. Anyways, I'm the Northman. Please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one tomorrow. Goodbye.